hateful desire. It's a shame I cannot capture this moment. My camera's batteries ran down yesterday when I was photographing that homeless guy sleeping on the marble steps of the museum. Even cats distrust him. Our leaders live in another country. Disgraceful sons of bankers, miserable heathen deviltry, peacenik, food hoarder, collaborator, work-shy clock watcher. We all know too much to live. Overlords of a 52-foot square plot of scraggy dance floor. 10 miles underground, we wait and watch food pump through system pipes, cans, and canisters. Consider this a checkpoint on the road to ruin. The pull of the underworld, the upsurge of water, the wonders of fire, the calm breezes of warm, floral springtime, the open, amusing skies of country fairs, the apple pie flakes of orange autumn. I take a breath, a break, and remember the shock of being alive. I had a major diva moment. As we change our food systems, we need to recall all of our eggs. I am a secret Muslim, and my soon-to-be ex-husband confronted me, demanding that I agree to make a new reality TV show with him, or he will release a number of sex tapes we made while we were together. I was dressed as a rabbit, but I swear I'm not a furry. You can always tell your audience who laughs at that. It was just the heat of the moment. We were at a fancy dress ball. There was the murder of a woman dressed as a newspaper and a man who happened to like rabbits. Anything is the possible rumble of thunder. He was executed beautifully. The color of wormwood, the scent of sizzling curry. With that thing in your heart, are you not your father? And if we are bound for glory and none will survive, will you call on the mayor of Providence and ask him if we can bulldoze the ideas of horizons and waves? A picket fence surrounds a ream of colored paper. See a beach gently sloping, waving at the shore of an ocean or a lake. Mother Mary comes to me in my moment of darkness, whispering softly the sayings of thereafter. Wisdom teeth grieve, but let it be. Jumping the snark. Everything about her screams Audrey Hepburn except her face. Pete Seeger and Charles Olson walking to a bar. This has a bit of an epigram to it that I was kind of confused that in the movie Polis Is This, how Pete Seeger ended up in there, and right? Like, how did that happen? And so I asked a lot of people, and they didn't know, and so I emailed Tom Clark, and this is the beginning part of the poem that moves into. So, Geoffrey, looking forward to seeing the bound proof. About Olson and Pete Seeger, they were both at Harvard and dropped out around 1938. Both were then in New York and Washington. They traveled in the same political circles. The one incident that I know of is this. At an Almanac House dinner in Greenwich Village, hosted by Seeger in 1941, Seeger introduced Olson to Woody Guthrie. Olson at the time was doing editorial work for the journal Common Ground. He asked Woody to write an article for that journal. Woody wrote a piece which had soon morphed into Bound for Glory. Okay, cheers. Tom. So, the poem goes like this. Pete Seeger and Charles Olson walk into a bar. The bartender says, I want to be an engineer when I grow up, or a pirate captain, a fashion Barbie with a townhouse and a bright blue car. Me and Marilyn Monroe are similar in lots of ways, the details of which have just been revealed in Poets and Writers magazine. I'm very, very flattered to be compared to Marilyn. Thank you, Hollywood. We are looking forward. I wish her the best in everything. The world will be watching as your hair falls out. And if we are bound for glory and none will survive, we call the mayor of Providence and ask him if we cannot truly get to there from here. And I'm going to finish up with, well, thank you for your time. It is the rainbow time we squander together that glints everything memories. To forget for minutes the string tied to the floating reality above our balloon. He stood boldly in between the slat house and the bulldozer. The slats show through the cracked plaster. Brisk brown rots wood. The grass grows tall. The story of the cranberry unfolds on your hat. Brimming human forgetfulness points towards history. We demolish so much of ourselves, our buildings. This ice cream cone symbolizes so much more than the freedom felt in back seats of cars. It is the fear experienced by millions of cows, frozen from being alone, trapped in a dark box, served with a smile and colored sprinkles. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks everyone. There's plenty of food, beer, porch for the smokers. Cheers.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
How are you doing today?
It's not. Yeah. Are you going to sit for a bit?